Hello and welcome to Dedicated to Wrestling. I hope you enjoyed Roadblock last night. Pretty average show in my opinion, with some high spots, but overall, I think it's one of the weakest pay-per-views of the year, personally. Anyway, coming on from that, today we've got some Finn Balor update news. Obviously, he has been injured since the Night of Champions when he pulled his shoulder out and had to pop it back in mid-match against Seth Rollins on the way to becoming the first ever Universal Champion. There has been a lot of talk about when he's going to return. Will he be possibly ready by the time the Royal Rumble comes around? And he's been talking on this today. He gave an interview with ESPN where he was basically saying that he would love to be at the Royal Rumble, but for him personally, it's not worth the risk to his body. These are his exact quotes. It's not something I want to risk unless I'm 100% confident that this is 100%, referring to his shoulder. With the condition my shoulder is in, I'm not willing to risk sustaining any more long-term injury just for the sake of 2 or 3 weeks. Since I got hurt, it was 6 months. The target was to be back for WrestleMania. Everything is on plan, everything's on schedule. So he is still aiming to be back for WrestleMania, and with the schedule going fine, he is going to definitely be back by the time WrestleMania comes around. They did, of course, ask him, is there absolutely anything that will make him return at the Royal Rumble, in the Royal Rumble match? And he responded to that by saying, if the day of the Royal Rumble Vince McMahon comes to me and says, you got your gear with you, then I'm sure I'll be around. Obviously, this is Finn Balor we're talking about. If you keep up with him on social media whatsoever, he's a bit of a troll and a bit of a tease when it comes to things like this. Before he even debuted on the main roster, it seemed like every week he was throwing out teases that he was going to be there, he was going to be there, he was going to debut here and here. He kept teasing, obviously, Bulletproof, which was his idea of obviously the club now, which got together with AJ Styles. He is a big tease, so like for me, this could all be just him saying this to completely take us all by surprise, and he does come back for the Royal Rumble. I'd love to see him come back for the Royal Rumble, but not if it's gonna be too much of a risk, because I like him healthy. The fact that he was only on the main roster for a short while before having to go on the injury table was really disappointing. So for me, I just prefer him to get 100%. And as long as he can come back for WrestleMania, that would be great. There's already big rumours in the pipeline that apparently if Finn Balor is okay for WrestleMania, and barring any late setback, he will be, that the plan would be for Kevin Owens and Finn Balor to headline, or maybe not headline, but they would be facing each other for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania, which is probably long overdue for Finn, because technically he still has a rematch for the title that he technically lost, I guess, but he didn't really. But he should still surely have a rematch clause. So Kevin Owens and Finn Balor at WrestleMania would be pretty damn awesome. But who knows? Will we see Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble? Is this a tease, or is he really just laying it straight for us finally without the teases that he's so used to doing for everybody on social media? Let me know what you think about this, guys. This has been Dedicated to Wrestling. Until next time.